Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 2-3 Zone. Tony'sPicks.com's look at the WNBA action here for Tuesday, May the 9th. I'm with Ron Crawford of Tony'sPicks.com. Ron, we've got a couple of games here. We're still in Commissioner's Cup play. We saw, of course, some results from Sunday night with Washington blowing out Connecticut, and we saw Minnesota rocking there over a shorthanded Dallas team. Any takeaways from the action on Sunday night?
Yeah, I hit my best bet there with the Mystics. Pretty easy there, right? Yeah, just the Sun team. We don't know, man. I just don't know what's going on with that team. We're going to get to another worse team, I think, tonight. So let's get it to it.
Okay, and we still have Commissioner's Cup play, and we have some big news here with the Commissioner's Cup and the games going on here on Tuesday night. Some late breaking news here just earlier this morning as we're getting ready to go on the air here. So let's take a look at this one with the Indiana Fever on the road at Atlanta. Now the Fever are 2-0 in the Commissioner's Cup. You can start to smell the green, if you know what I mean, but the big news here, Ron, Caitlin Clark, this was kind of the target date for her
Yeah.
to return from that quad injury. Just going to need one more day of rest. Now, it sounds like a novel plan, but Atlanta's playing pretty good. They're 5-3 so far in Indiana with that 2-0 record. You want to be able to, be in the running here. I mean, they are in the running for the big money, of course, but this is going to be tough because Atlanta, a 4.5 point favorite here, Ron, 164.5. These two have already met a few times this season.
A couple times, yeah. Yeah, 180s the first one and 150, seven second one. Yeah, I'm going to go over again. Both teams scoring in the 80s here. I think they've adjusted well without Kalen there. If Kalen was there, damn sure be an over. But I'm going to look at the over 164, what you said. So let's do that.
Okay, and Cunningham, they were enjoying their time on the bench in street clothes last time out, but she's questionable as well. But still, Indiana, we were worried a little bit at first, and maybe there was some adjustment, maybe there was some, formidable games there. But now Indiana has won two in a row without Clark in the lineup. But Atlanta, like I said, they've also been pretty strong here, Ron. They were on a winning streak before they were stunned by Connecticut. That had to be a little bit of concern, but I don't know, Ron. We've already seen kind of some. Results that were not expected in the league this year. So I don't think I'm going to ready to write off Atlanta yet. They've had an easy schedule, no doubt about it, especially during that winning streak, and losing at Connecticut by 8 points isn't something to be proud of. They were favored by 11 on the road and lost there, but I'm going to go ahead and take Atlanta. We already saw the move early on Tuesday. They were a slight favorite, 2.5, moved up to 4.5 once the news that Clark was out came out. So both teams 5-3 ATS, but I'm going to grab Atlanta here now with that injury news, laying 4.5 against the Fever on Tuesday night. And Ron says go ahead and go over in this one, 164.5 with Indiana and Atlanta. All right. Well, you talked about a mismatch here, possibly with Chicago taking on New York here, and New York riding high at 8-0, 2-0 in the Commissioner's Cup right now. Chicago comes in 2-5. You can expect a big double-digit spread here in this one, Ron. 15.5, 167.5. We've seen these two meet already as well a few weeks ago in a blowout, 99-74 for the Liberty. So could it happen again here?
Yeah, it's going to happen again here. The Liberty really want to win this tournament because losing last year to the Minnesota Lynx is not sitting well on them. So they're going to do everything. They're going to blow everybody out on the way. I mean, this could be worse than the Connecticut blowout. So I am going to lay it with the Liberty in this one.
Yeah, Liberty looking strong here, 3-1 against the spread currently at home. I will note Liberty 1-3 to the under at home this season. Now Chicago has been an over team most of the year. They are 5-2 to the over, 3-1 to the over on the road, but do have some injury news in this
Yeah,
game for
Miss
both.
Quickly's out.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely have. For New York, Jones has been battling an ankle injury
Yeah.
here. Lady Hamilton is now out for the season with that knee injury, and Sabali, who's looked so strong, she is probable in this game. But for Chicago, the unfortunate news about Courtney Vandersloot and her torn knee ligament, she'll be out for the season here, and
Yep.
Mariah Jefferson also questionable here. So let's go under here in this one at
I like
167
that.
and
Yep,
a half.
I like that with you.
All right. That's going to do it for our look here. Ron, by the way, says take the Liberty in a blowout. I said go under in
No, if we're looking at 15 and a half, that, like you said, last game was what, 25-point win. I can't trust this Sky team. I mean, I had my best bet on Saturday with the Fever, and there was only 3, and I was like, I was laughing. I was like, is this a trap? I mean, what am I getting into? But they just tore them up, and I look for the same thing, that the Liberty, they might be playing with their food. We know how that goes with them, but yeah, I'm with you on that strong under there also, because I've been touting it all year on this program. New York unders, they're the best defensive team in the league. Now they're meeting the team that just can't score. It's an easy under. I'm with you there.
Yeah, and Chicago just 52 points in that game against Indiana, against that shorthanded Indiana team the other night. So the 2 wins that they might have gotten over Dallas were erased quickly with that loss.
Yeah, I can't see them getting out of the 70s, honestly. So, I can see a 97, 79 kind of deal here, but yeah.
All right, and that would be an over there, actually. That's
No,
for
yeah.
all right, and that's going to do it for our 2-3 zone show here on Tuesday. And Ron, what's going on this week over at Tony'sPicks.com?
Back on the top of the charts in WNBA, sitting there nicely. NBA number 1, won again last night with the Oklahoma City. Got that one done. NHL still top 5 in there, and doing well in that. 1-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals right now. So yeah, I'm doing well, and baseball's heating up. Like I said, I'm now 18-11 my last 7 days, so maybe I got baseball turned around a little bit. And it's every sport, so grab that 7-day, get that long-term package. I'm hitting in every sport, and not even to mention soccer, number 1 in there too. So yeah, doing it all. Trying to get you the best picks out there. So sign up with me long term, and of course you want to pair us up. Ramon, hot in baseball right now. He's doing the tennis thing, so we got you covered on like everything. So just pair us up and use that code Tony T at checkout for your 15% off.
Yeah, I had a great sweat over the weekend there with the men's final. I took Alcaraz in that match.
Mm-hmm.
Not over center. What a match that was. Check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I love picking the closely rated games that can be a flip of the coin, but that's my specialty over at Tony'sPicks.com. Check me out. Look at the handicapper leaderboard, see who's hot, and then get signed up. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. That'll save you 15% off all of our premium pick packages from Ron, from me, from all the cappers over at Tony's Picks. All right, that's going to do it. We'll catch you more next time with the 2-3 zone for Ron Crawford. I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.